So, if we want to use pointers, we need two new operators, dereference and address of. Dereference is the star, and address of is the ampersand. Now, this ampersand is also sort of like drawing this arrow in. If we use address of, then we take the address of this and put it in there. So this creates the pointer. Dereference is kind of like following this arrow back. We dereference this, which means that we go to that memory location and we look at this value. If you like math, these are kind of like inverses. If you don't like math, they still are, so too bad. We can construct a pointer like so. Int star f. The star makes all the difference. Other things like char star f, double star f, etc. are also valid. The important thing to note is that all of these are the same size, unlike int f, char f, and double f, which are all different sizes. They're all 4 bytes, or 32 bits. In fact, this is why your machine at home is sometimes known as a 32-bit machine, because pointers are 32 bits long. It essentially means that you have 32 bits of memory space, or rather, you have 32 bits to address into memory. So clearly, just creating this int star f isn't going to do us anything. We also need to make it point somewhere, because right now we have this box, but we don't have the arrow. So naturally, we have to use this ampersand, the address of. But you might be thinking to yourself, how exactly can we give it the address of something if we don't have anything of which there is an address? It says self, but that wouldn't make any sense at all. So let's make another int, but not a pointer, just a normal int. Let's call it number, and let's assign it the value 6. Now, we can finally make this f point somewhere, particularly point at number. What we do is f equals the address of number. What this does is now f, the value of f, is the address of number. This is a bit complicated, and if you're confused, that's okay. I'll get to this in a little bit. So now we have this f, and it points to number. So this is, as you can see, a pretty basic case, and we would probably not do this in actual code. However, it does get the message across. Later on, let's say that we wanted to get at the value of f. We might try something like printf %d to get the value of, and then f. That wouldn't work. Remember, f has the value of f is an address. This will print out some huge number, which is essentially represented by this arrow. That won't help you at all, right? So we need to do something else. We need to follow the arrow with the dereference operator. So what we actually want is not this at all, but printf %d star f to follow the arrow. This will print out 6.